No, yeah, absolutely. We see a lot of interesting hybrid applications emerging as part of the service. So again, and this is really the power of VMware Cloud and AWS. So once you've landed your workloads on VMware Cloud and AWS, having that access to all the native services adjacent to your VMware workloads really unlocks the power of innovation. Really is only limited by your imagination, and we're seeing some fantastic examples of this. I mean, really ranging from the low-hanging fruit of web servers and load balancing. Push the web servers and load balancing to a simple, even serverless based architecture, or an EC2 traditional based architecture with auto scaling groups. I mean, it's a very kind of low-hanging fruit for a lot of customers to take advantage of. And then we see customers looking at the database managed services like RDS, which is again, it's a great database engine to remove the pain of kind of managing, backing up, and taking care and feeding watering of those databases, and let your DBAs kind of focus on delivering the value to the application. But we also see some very interesting customers starting to experiment with serverless and event-driven architectures. To start really, again, adding value to the application. And they might keep the database and application layer in VMs, or the database layer on VMs, and then I've pushed some of the application layer out to serverless and start exploring with event-driven architectures. And again, I think some of we hear a lot about continuous delivery and how developers can deliver more code more frequently to their applications as well. AWS has a very rich portfolio of developer services, and these developer services can work in conjunction with your VMware virtual machines running in your VMware Cloud and AWS, and also some of your emerging application components that are running out in various managed services or container services or additional kind of native services that are running in native AWS. So yeah, we see some very interesting stuff. But one of the kind of major adjacent services that we see a lot of is around the storage services. And again, Duncan, obviously I'm talking to the storage expert here, right? But the storage portfolio at AWS, we've got a few kind of key services that customers take advantage of. I mean, S3 is a hugely scalable, hugely durable object store. And we all know what that is, so I'm not going to kind of go into details of that. But having customers have the ability to leverage that and start archiving efficiently and at really low cost. We see customers take a huge advantage of that. And things like EFS, Elastic File Service, and then FSX, and more recently the FSX and NetApp collaboration is pretty interesting to us and VMware Cloud and AWS in particular, because when we're sizing environments, typically a lot of the environments are storage bound. And we all know that HCI scales kind of linearly, compute, storage, networking kind of blocks. So being able to kind of decouple the storage gives us amazing economies of scale as we start into scale the storage on FSX for NetApp as an example, and mount that into the application so we can mount that directly into the virtual machines.